how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is gonna be a 2-looks video playing with the new Nomad Cosmetics Fairy Tale Europe palette. I'm so excited about this. This theming is so cool and so fun. It's very whimsical and cute, and I just love the fairy tale theme. It's so fun. There's gonna be close-ups of the palette, swatches, all that good stuff. 2 looks. I feel like I went with 2 very different vibes for these looks, and I'm very excited to show them to you. This palette is launching on Tuesday, March 11th, around 12:01 a.m. EST, and you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save on their site. I will have this and all of my other makeup details linked down below for you. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about this palette. The Fairy Tale Europe is so cute. This packaging is so cool. It looks like a pop-up book with the way the castle is kind of like on top of the packaging. It is so fun, like probably my favorite packaging they've ever done. And then on the inside, we have 18 beautiful shades. We have a mostly shimmer palette here. We have kind of 2/3 shimmer, 1/3 matte. We have all matte neutrals and then a mixture of all sorts of different shimmer textures for the shimmers. Like we have some that are more toppery, sparkly, some that are more metallic. We have some holographic sparkles. We have some very shifty shades. We have a really good mixture of textures, which makes me really happy. Very kind of like vibrant pastel, but also some jewel tones sort of mixed in. It's a really fun balance of colors. I will say for me personally, I'm not the first one to do like neutral mattes with a pop of shimmer, but I do understand that that is actually a lot of people's go-to. I feel like especially if maybe you're someone who's kind of scared of color and you want to kind of dip your toe into it and you're very comfortable with neutrals, this could be a great palette for you because you have all of your basics down here and then you can just add those pops of shimmer as much as you want and then just become obsessed with color. Especially if you are into like shimmer and glimmer and sparkle. I think this is very pretty. All the different embossings on this are absolutely gorgeous. I also just love Nomad's formulas. I think their mattes always blend just so easily. They're so buttery and easy to work with, very buildable and very blendable. And the shimmers, like I said, there's such a good mixture of textures in here. Like I feel like Nomad typically, I feel like their palettes are either more toppery or they're more metallic or they're more shifty. This one kind of has a mixture of everything, which I really appreciate. I like that when a palette can have different textures of shimmers, it makes me really happy. And this is really fun, even though like, again, I'm not the first one to just go for like neutral mattes very often. I really appreciate the shimmers that are in here. I think they're really fun. And I feel like it does give you a lot of opportunity to do a lot of different stuff as well. With the palette too, there's this little like book pamphlet, if you will, with like a fun little story, The Princess and Her Kingdom. And it's just so sweet, like dear gentle reader, a little note from the author, you know? And then this little short story in here. I'm not gonna read it out loud because I don't know what it is. When I try to read out loud, it's like I become illiterate. I don't know how to like speak properly. So I will save this as a treat for you to read yourself. But I love how on the back, it looks like book reviews like that you would see on a book. Dazzling spectrum of princess shimmers designed for mixing and matching, 5 stars. Balanced with versatile neutrals, creating the perfect base for a sparkling look, 5 stars. That's just such a cute touch. I really like that. I think that was a really fun addition for this. So yeah, that is the overview of the palette. I'm very excited to dive in and share my looks with you. And then at the end, we'll just regroup and I'll chat about my overall thoughts and feelings. Hi friends, let's hop into this first look. I'm going to start by priming with the Kaleidos Eye Primer. I'm just gonna do a little dollop and blend it out. Oh, I just love the packaging on this. Like by far my favorite packaging they've ever done. It's so pretty. So for the mattes, I'm gonna be using kind of a mixture between the black, the darkest brown, and then this mid-tone brown. I'm gonna start with the darkest brown first. I'm gonna use this little blending brush from Simply Posh, and I'm just gonna tap this in the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just gonna start creating a little bit of depth in this outer corner. I'll add a little bit to that lower lash as well in the outer corner and just kind of make sure those connect in that outer corner. I'm gonna go in now with this mid-tone brown. I'm gonna use this little L03 brush from Blend Bunny. I'm just going to kind of lightly run this along the edges of this brown, just enough to kind of blur the edges out a little bit more, get it slightly more diffused before I deepen it up with that black, you know, and then start going crazy with shimmer. All right, diving into that black now. I'm gonna use this little E30 pencil brush from Sigma. I'm gonna start by just pressing a little bit of this against the very edge of my waterline on the lower lash. And then I'll also just kind of add a little bit, really as close to the lash line as I can. And I'll feather it up just a little bit to add some extra depth. but I don't want this black to completely take over. I'm kind of keeping it a little bit lower just to add a little extra smokiness. And then I'll just go through with that first brush, that dark brown brush. I didn't even add anything additional. I'm just gonna kind of lightly blend on top of that black to get it a little bit more smoky. So I'm pretty happy with what the mattes are doing. Let's move on to shimmer, the more exciting part for me. I love color, I love sparkle and glimmer and all the things. Gonna start with my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on my finger. I'm going to tap this across my lid just to help the shimmers pop even more and stay put nicely. So I kind of think I want some blues on the lid. So I think I'm gonna do a mixture between Snow Queen and Love Story. I think I'm mostly just gonna use my finger. Look how pretty that is, like so many sparkles in there. I'm just gonna put this on the very outside half of that lid. Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I want it to just kind of fade into the mattes that I already have laid down. I'll even kind of take my brush and just make sure that feathers in nicely. And then I'll take Love Story. Oh, I'm so enchanted by that shade. That's so pretty. And I'm just going to pop that, oh yeah, on that whole front half of the lid. And I just want it to be very bold and pop super intensely and fade into that blue. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Just taking a clean, big, fluffy brush just to make sure the edges of everything are going nicely. But look at that. So sparkly, so cool. I really like that blue turquoise sort of combo. I think that's so pretty. For the lower lash line, I really want Cinderella. I don't know why. I just think like a pink pop on the lower lash would be cute. I'm gonna take another E30 Sigma brush. This one's clean. I'm just going to kind of press that against that lower lash line in the front half and let it kind of fade into those mattes. That pink pop is just precious. I really like that. And then for my inner corner slash face highlight, I was thinking this one. I think I'll use this one for look number 2, but I want to use this one today. That is First Kiss. So cute. I'm just going to use this little brush from Lethal Cosmetics. Oh yeah, just like a soft, sparkly pink. That's so pretty. And then I just have my Rare Beauty highlighting brush here that I'm going to use for my face highlight. We'll see how that goes. So that's gorgeous. Pinky sparkly magic. I'm all for this. I like that a lot. I think this combo is pretty fun. I am going to add one more element just because I just purchased this and I really want to play with it as well. It's one of the Half Magic glitter pills. It's my first time trying this brand. This is Microcosm. It's just like a holographic little liquid glitter, like liner situation. So I just kind of want to add a pop of this kind of along the top of this look, kind of shaping that front a little bit more, and I want it to just kind of fade out. Oh yeah, that's pretty fun. Just like adds a little extra something something, and I just want it to kind of fade nicely. Just a little something extra. I'm always down for more sparkle. Okay, did my mascara. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof. Threw in my eye pencil. I went with the fluffy pencil from ColourPop. I just felt like it went with that pinky lower lash line, and I'm really liking the combo of like the pinks with the blues with like the turquoise. Before I get into lips, I actually do have one more thing I want to play with and test out. I feel like this is like a sparkle video. But One Size sent me this glitter setting spray and I feel like I just have to. I am kind of scared for it to be on my actual face. I mostly just want it to be like on my eyes. So I'm actually gonna find something to cover up the bottom half. I guess I'll just use the back of the palette. See how it goes. Did it work? You guys tell me. Oh my gosh, my bangs, that is so cute. I knew it was gonna go in my hair, so like that's fine. I feel like that's the most noticeable sparkle is in my bangs. And honestly, I'm not mad about it, but I don't think it's gonna stick along very much either. Like yeah, as I'm fluffing it, I can see the sparkle kind of floating around. What if I tried on like my shoulder? I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like I can see it in person. That's cute. Gotta make it match. It's like Mario Glimmer. That's pretty fun. I'll have to play more with this. Honestly, I see myself using this as more of like a hair decoration than anything, because I do think like the little bits of sparkle that are in my bangs are pretty cute. But anyways, moving on to lips, I'm going to basically just do like a shiny nude, and I have another new sparkly thing. I have one of the Half Magic glitter glosses. This is in the shade Frosty Bitch. I've been told by so many of you that I would love these glosses, so I picked a shade up. I was tempted to get more, but I figured I would just try one out first and see how I like it. I'm gonna start by using the Nude Honey pencil from Lawless. Just gonna line and lightly fill in. I love this pencil. It's such a good go-to for just like a nude. All right, so let's see how this gloss goes. I actually did try it on briefly yesterday, like at the end of my day, just to like see what it looked like, but I haven't like really worn it yet, like with the look, you know? So let's put the whole effect together. It's so sparkly and pretty. I love that. Ooh, that is so pretty. I like that a lot. Very smooth, very comfy. Sparkly, but honestly, it's not like too chunky of a sparkle. I feel like that's a very like reasonable sparkle, although I like a lot. I like that I can't feel it too, so that's pretty exciting. I did also final half magic thing. I only bought 3 things, but I bought one of the glitter pucks, so maybe I'll try that in tomorrow's look, depending on what I end up doing, but yeah, this is the look. Let me shake my hair out. I think that all came together pretty nicely. I like just the overall effect. I like the way these colors are playing together. I'm pretty pleased with this. I like it. As someone who usually plays with colorful mattes, not neutral mattes and then colorful shimmers, I do like how this all worked together, and I do have some ideas for look number 2, so I'll see you for that. All right, let's get into this second look. I want look number 2 to be a bit more dramatic. I want to go a bit more structured and dark. I want to play with some of those darker shimmers. I think it'll be really cool. Gonna start by priming with the Kaleidos eye primer again. I'm just going to put a little dollop and blend it out. You know the drill. I feel like this look is gonna be a very big contrast compared to look number 2, just with the types of tones that I use. It's gonna be really fun. So going right in with the black to start, I'm gonna use this big flat E-9 brush from Unearthly. And I really just wanna kind of start creating a little bit of a structure out here. So I'm just gonna kind of press it down roughly where I want it to be and sort of drag it down like that. So I just want this to sort of connect to that lower lash line. So I'm gonna kind of draw a little bit down here, and I want it to all kind of connect together for like a very dramatic, structured, rounded outer corner. Been enjoying this placement from time to time lately. I don't know, I just think it's fun and interesting. I'll kind of drag it in a little bit up here. Kind of like that. It's pretty much where that's gonna be, just this very rounded outer area. That's soon gonna be smothered with shimmer. Just you wait. So just kind of getting that main kind of vibe put down there. I'm just gonna grab this brush. This is a Sigma E43. Nothing additional on it. I'm just going to kind of blend inward just to diffuse this a little bit before I start adding a bunch of shimmer. It's gonna cover up a lot of this anyway, but I just want a little bit of a blended base before I start going in with all those shimmers. Because the shimmers are gonna be the star of the show, but I do want just a nice base set down. I wanna smoke out the lower lash line a bit more just before I go in the shimmers. And I'm just gonna smoke this all up in that waterline, all the way, and kind of on my skin right below my lashes. And then I'm just gonna take this little E30 pencil brush from Sigma, just to lightly blur that black a little bit. I wanted a very dark, smoky lower lash. I feel like that just all connects really well together. Just taking that fluffy brush and helping blur the edges of this a little bit more as well. Now going in with shimmer, I'm going to start with my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm actually gonna take that same Unearthly brush. I wiped it off so there was less product, but I'm actually just gonna use the clean side as well. Grabbing a little dollop of this product, and I'm just gonna lightly tap this across my lid. I'm not bringing it up too high because I want it to stay very close to the lid, but I am taking it all the way across, even on top of that black. And I do want to start with Magic Spell. Taking that on that same brush, I'm going to kind of just cover that black that I already laid down. Wow, that's so pretty. I barely even put any product on my eye, and that's so sparkly. What a special shade, I love that. So yeah, I'm just kind of covering that black that I already laid down and really only taking it about as far as the matte exists. I don't really want it to go in like super crazy. Going in next with Wicked Fairy, this beautiful purple. I'm so excited about it. I'm actually just going to use my finger, and I want to press this all over this like middle of my lid. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, especially next to that sparkly black. I'm gonna use this little Arttitude brush to just kind of smooth out the edge of that and kind of blend it in with that black a little bit more. But wow, that is so pretty. I like that quite a lot. I'm actually gonna smush some of that on this bottom half of my lower lash line, just toward the front, just to press in here a little bit more. Can you tell I'm going for more of the fairy tale villain for this look? It just seemed appropriate for me. For the last lid shade, I want to take Prince Charming. I was kind of into this like kind of lighter, dingier yellow. I thought it was pretty, so I'm gonna press that in the front part of my lid. Oh, I love that. I just love how ultra sparkly the shimmers in this palette are. I feel like they really took it up a notch. And they did do a really good job kind of mixing different textures in this palette, which I really appreciate. For the inner corner in my face, I want to take Snow White. Really excited about this shifty multi-chrome. Oh, that's so pretty. That's exactly what I wanted. Just taking some more of that on my Rare Beauty highlight brush, and I'm gonna run that on my cheekbones. Oh, that's perfect. In the spirit of trying out some of my Half Magic stuff, I have this glitter puck in the shade Dopamine Sparkle. Now I could use this in a very opaque way, and I'm sure I will use that in the future, but today I just want to take a big fluffy brush and just kind of press extra sparkle all over my eye. Just gonna go in with this big lethal brush. I'm just gonna dip in once, and I just want to like kind of press this sparkle kind of everywhere, just for a bit of extra. Oh yeah, you see that? That's honestly everything. And before I go in with mascara and stuff, I kind of want to play with that glitter spray again. This time, maybe I'm not afraid of it going on my face. We'll just sort of see what happens. Let's focus on my face and eyes today instead of my hair. Why is it sputtering? Oh my gosh. Is this gonna explode glitter everywhere? Hello? I'm scared. Oh my gosh, it's like spewing. I've used this 2 times now and it's already broken. I did not drop this or anything either. Okay, I got it to stop. Let's try round 2 now that I stopped the sputtering. Oh yeah, we got twinkles. We got sparkles. It's actually really fun. I know like a full-on like glitter spray is not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I feel like once in a while, that's pretty fun, pretty fun. Throw on my mascara, same Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof. I really want a purple lip. I don't know if either of these will be the right tone. We're gonna find out together. So I have 2 lip clays from Kaleidos. I have Siren and Queen of the Night. They're both 2 totally different undertones. Let's see if one matches. This one is Siren. Ooh, that's actually a good contender. I think Siren might actually work, but maybe Queen of the Night's better. Let's see. Yeah, I like Siren more because I feel like this purple shimmer is definitely more blue tone. This is definitely more reddish, so I'm gonna go with Siren. I am gonna start with the Villain pencil from Unearthly. What a fitting name, considering this is basically a fairy tale villain look. So I'm just gonna line and kind of lightly fill in. Okay, kind of predominantly filled most of my lips in with this black, so I'm gonna take the Siren lip clay now. Just gonna, you know, cover the rest of my lips with this. I love the lip clays. They're so comfy. Oh, I love that. Just like a really dark, dark purple. I think that's really cool for this look. I think this look came out so cool. Leave it to me to have this very like whimsical, cutesy palette and turn it into something dark and dramatic. But I love this. I think it's so fun. I love the way all these colors play together. I love all the sparkle all over the place. I love that dark, like blackened shimmer. It's so pretty. I'm very happy with this. But let's zoom out and I'll give you my thoughts so far on the palette. Thanks so much for watching. I had so much fun. You'll have to let me know which look was your favorite. As much as I did love look number 1 with like that pop of turquoise, I thought that was so pretty. I have to give my favorite to this look. I just love how dark and dramatic. I love all the sparkle. Like even from like a distance, I feel like the sparkle is so prominent and so pretty. I could definitely see myself dipping into this palette again, specifically for the shimmers, especially like that dark blackened shimmer. I think that is so pretty. I feel like especially with the way I kind of layered the shimmer on top of the matte, it kind of gives that effect of like, you know when some palettes will have like a matte black with sparkle pressed into it, but the sparkle never sticks around? I feel like this is what I want that to be. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I really did have a great time with this palette. Obviously, again, broken record. I am one to go for colorful matte shades as well as colorful shimmer shades, but I can understand people really vibing with like the neutral base with the pops of shimmer. I do think a lot of people are going to enjoy that, but I'm just so impressed with these shimmers. They are so pretty. I just loved the way everything played together. Obviously, I haven't played with every single shimmer yet, but I've played with most of them. I think the only ones I haven't touched are this one, this one, this one, and maybe this one. And I do plan on doing another look on like Instagram and YouTube Shorts soon as well. So I'll probably be diving into more of those shades soon. I'm actually very, very attracted to Little Mermaid. That vibrant, like, corally red, it's so cute. But I really had a great time with this. I think the shimmers are really special. I feel like if you're someone who likes to have just a variety of really special shimmers all in one place with all different sorts of textures and tones and colors, I think you'd really vibe with this. It's like, on one hand, there are definitely other Nomad palettes that are just a bit more me, but on the other hand, I really, really vibe with all these shimmers, so you'll just have to decide for yourself if this is something you feel like you'd get a lot of use out of. I think the theming is so stinking cute. Like, it's not a Disney theme specifically because it's supposed to be like fairy tale Europe, but there are like nods to like characters that are featured in Disney films. And I'm a big Disney person. So this is just, it's all very cute. I love the bookish fairy tale, whimsical. It's just adorable. Thematically, this is so cool and I really appreciate it. I forgot to even share this little detail on the mirror. It says like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? It's just so cute. And yeah, that completes this video. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this palette? Are you into it? Is it your thing? Which of my looks was your favorite? I would love to hear all your thoughts down below. Again, this palette is launching on Tuesday, March 11th, and you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save, and I appreciate it so, so much if you do. If you made it to the end of this video, leave some fairy tale related emojis, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram and BATTYBEAN over there. And also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. Also, if you would like to, you can hop over to my second channel, linked to my description box if you want some additional content. And also in my description box, there's a link to my channel memberships. There's a couple different tiers with a couple different perks, and I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.